Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol NAKD. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So all this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis many times over the past last week. So that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. And I'll be the first to admit, from a trading perspective, I don't want to say impossible because that's not true, but this is a very, very tricky chart to trade. What do I mean by that? Well, kind of example A, going into the day, and I talked about that, green line right there at 5 cents being very, very important. So what happens? Well, during the first 30 minutes today, the price just absolutely blows down through that level. So anybody that got in, I'd say you're being very disciplined to just getting stopped out and all that, taking the loss. And then all of a sudden, the price spends the remainder of the day just working its way right back upwards, and now it's back up above the green line that it shattered below during the first 30 minutes. That's just crazy price action. Now, from an overall story perspective, I mean, you got to give credit where credit's due to the bulls. Things were not looking good at all, but the bulls definitely flexed their muscles and worked their way higher and higher. And like I said, literally got right back up above that 5 cent mark. But from a trading perspective, I don't blame you at all if that first 30 minutes got you there, because that was just such a nasty and fast move. And then all of a sudden, like I said, things just turned around and back up the price went. So a very tricky movement there from the price action perspective. So taking a step back though and looking at all this from the bigger picture, good to see that 5 cents, while it was violated as support today, as we've just discussed extensively, the price managed to still close up above it. Therefore, that would still be considered that ideal level of support that you want to see hold. But the other level that really kind of revealed itself now is down here at that point, which sits right around, just want to make sure that I'm not missing out on anything there, but right around the 4.5 cent mark, which is essentially, like I said, where the price bounced from today. So 5 cents and then 4.5 going to be those two near-term levels of support. And then resistance-wise, still all about that area, up there around, the 0.05, 8-ish mark, give or take a little bit. So keep an eye on that. So from an overall perspective, big picture storybook perspective, crazy movement to start the day, but a very nice sign of power on the bulls' part to fight back. From simply a trader's perspective, a scalper's perspective, a day trader's perspective, whatever you want to call yourself, definitely a very, very tricky move today, but it is what it is, and we'll see if the bulls can continue to grind forward or not as the week plays out. Still 4 days left. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.